Hi, Peter Kendall here again. We have just now completed another issue of the Elliott Wave Financial Forecast. And I think we have many different offerings as to why we think the market is going where it is. But I want to start in the back of the letter and talk about one of the more unconventional indicators that we looked at in this month's issue. I'm going to show you a couple charts, one of which is in the issue and the other is not. The first one is not actually in the issue, but it sets up what we covered in this month's issue. This is popular musical styles. It first appeared in HSB, Human Social Behavior by Robert Prechter. That was in 2000. And as you can see, that was a period when bubblegum music was predominant. Britney Spears was on top of the charts, as was the Backstreet Boys. Now we back up and we see where this concept really came from, why we were looking for that and considered it significant at the time. You'll find that in 1968-69, let's call it the Sugar Sugar phase, that's when that song hit #1. And it was also interesting because it marked a speculative peak in cycle wave 3. It's a lower peak, but for many speculative stocks, it was actually the peak. And of course, you can see what followed, a change in the market as well as a change in music to what is labeled depressed and angry rock, or at the bottom, punk rock. So let's pull forward to the present point in time and see what's going on now. Actually, let's start at the beginning of this bull market in 2009. You'll see that the #1 Billboard Hot 100 was Right Round by rapper Flo Rida. It lasted for several weeks as the market bottomed. Now here at the top, we have a completely different sounding rap song. It's what the Washington Post called sweet, wholesome pop. The #1 Billboard Hot 100 hit is Old Town Road by the rapper Lil Nas X. Take my horse to the Old Town Road, I'm gonna ride till I can't. It's quite different from Right Round, which uses the word down, down 10 different times and is considered misogynistic by the critics and was not very well received, but it did sell well. Now, what's selling well? A wholesome pop song by Lil Nas X, which fits the circumstances for a peak in stock prices. Bubblegum is back, and we think that means something very particular to the market. Of course, we have many more conventional indicators and observations in the latest issue of the Elliott Wave Financial Forecast. Check it out.